All right, Yon World, we back with another one. Check this out today on my YouTube channel. We going over the current state of the crypto market. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Yon World. This is a live video for anybody watching on a replay. If anybody is live in this chat and you want to join your boy Yon World live to talk about the current state of the cryptocurrency market, I got a link for my StreamYard. Y'all feel free to join. You can join from your MacBook or your iPhone. But as you can see by the title, we talking about insiders, shitcoins, and Jeets, right? And how to 100x in the bear market, right? A lot of people talking about, the bear market, like the current state of cryptocurrency. And we are in the bear market, right? We are in the bear market, but it's no reason to be scared or, to be fearful or to think that you can't make money in the bear market. So we're going to talk about all of this, right? We're going to talk about the current state of cryptocurrency. I've been in crypto for a couple years. I made a lot of money in cryptocurrency, and I just want to share with y'all, for anybody new that may be looking at the markets or that's in the altcoin space, right? It's two different type of worlds in cryptocurrency. It's the blue chip, right? Like the blue chip, the top coins, like as y'all can see, the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, BNB, the XRP, the Cardanos, the Solanas, right? The Manic Polygon, the Tron, all of that, Avalanche, all of the top blue chip cryptocurrencies. Then it's the whole other world, right? It's the meme coin, the altcoin space, right? Buying coins on Uniswap early, being in Telegram, being on Twitter, seeing all these different plays pop up, right? And I just want to inform y'all, man, it's a lot of inside trading going on, right? It's a lot of shit coins going on, and it's a lot of Jeets in crypto right now, just basically because of the current market. If we look at the current market right now, it's at 920 billion, right? It's a lot of money, but compared to where we was at last year, right? Compared to where we was at last year, right, during the bull market, right, we down significantly. So all of this is a cycle, right? Everything that you're seeing right now in cryptocurrency is a cycle, right? It's bearish cycles, right? Then it's bullish cycles, right? And right now we in the bear market, right? And it is ways to make money in the bear market, right? You see right now, we make all of our money on the ETH side. You see how Ethereum is doing right now. Ethereum is currently at $1,200, right? Currently at $1,200. Down last year around this time, it was like 3,500, right? Around 3,500 per coin. And you really just have to pick solid projects, right? You have to pick solid projects, be a part of those communities, right? And understand that certain projects that I'm gonna show y'all even one today that I feel like the tokenomics is bullish even in the bear market, right? Even in the bear market, there's certain coins that are still bullish, right? Certain Bitcoins projects, only one I can think of off the top is like Vault Inu. Like Vault Inu, they doing a lot to sustain themselves in the bear market. But there's new projects that's coming out, right, that a lot of people that you probably won't see a lot of influencers talk about unless they get paid. But that's how it goes. It's like the inside of crypto. A lot of people won't talk about, even if it's a great project, right? They won't talk about it unless they get paid. And on this video, I want to share some good projects with y'all. I'm not gonna really shield any shit coins, but I want to share a good project. I see we got somebody on here with me, so we're gonna bring on people. Like I said, if anybody is watching this live and y'all want to talk to me about the crypto market, feel free. I got the link in the description. We got Lord Ace in the building. Drop the like, bro. Get on board, right? We need $1,000 gas fees. Yeah, that's when it was really popping. When it was $300 gas fees, that's when cryptocurrency was real popping, right? Meme coin market is more exciting. The blue chip market is like, yeah, no, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Like, made all my money in the meme coin space. I didn't really make it in the blue chip, like buying Ethereum and holding. I didn't do anything like that. I made money by buying early projects and watching them soar. So one of the main projects y'all know I'm bullish on is Pyro, and it's not for any other reason other than a smart contract. How this coin works, it has a true burn utility, right? And I don't see a lot of people that care about cryptocurrency, right, or they claim they care about cryptocurrency, uh, talk about this project, and I feel like it's a revolutionary smart contract in cryptocurrency when we're talking about burns and everything like that, right? So Pyro, one of the main projects, I'm super bullish on. Also, Fun is another project that I'm super bullish on. And these two projects, they have smart contract utility. They actually have a burn utility within the contract that causes the token to become more valuable over time. Like every buy and sell, Fun and Pyro burns. It burns from the max total supply. This is something that hasn't been seen in no other cryptocurrency project, right? No other cryptocurrency project has done this. It made me look at the entire market differently, right? And even though these contracts, they legendary, they revolutionary, right? Uh, we have a term in cryptocurrency called a Jeet, like where people, they basically sell no matter what the project is. They don't care about the utility. They don't care about how it works. They just care about making money, and that's kind of the mentality that's going around cryptocurrency right now. I feel like it's more of like an instant gratification mentality, and people don't really want to build any projects no more. Me personally, like I want to build something. I want to be a part of something that I built from the ground up, right? This is causing me to like approach the whole game plan differently. Definitely when I look at the community I built, right, and what we can do, like with Pyro, right? And it's not to take credit from anybody else, but truthfully, like honestly, like what I did with Pyro, it was like, even though it's a dev team, but me personally, I feel like I brought so much value to Pyro. We took this to over $7 million in market capital, and during that time, like a lot of people got in, they G'd the project, but this project is solid as far as a smart contract works, right? And then I realized that my community is valuable, right? So this is making me like approach the whole cryptocurrency differently. Like I can't really announce what I'm about to do next, but it's gonna be big and it's gonna be a whole different approach, and it's gonna really benefit those people in my community. Like I want to really get more hands on with cryptocurrency and approach it differently, because I feel like my voice and my platform, my community, we can make a lot of projects. We could do this on our own and have a lane in cryptocurrency without having to be subject by so many shitcoins, insider trading, and Jeets. Like we ourselves are powerful, and I got something big coming that I'm gonna announce to my community. So if y'all not in my community, I recommend joining my Patreon below and checking that out. But I see everybody in the comments, right? And shout out to everybody on the comments. Any thoughts on Big Eyes Coin? I don't know what that is. Giant Pyro, yeah, the big one, not the little one, the real one, not the deal one. Right, Yon, check out Enu Sandy, man, zero tax liquidity burn. Yo, Yon, what's good? I plan on buying another small bag this upcoming weekend. I want to see some movement up. Yeah, we currently in a bear market, right? It's nothing to be scared of, though. Like, it's nothing to be scared of. I feel like people new to crypto, entering crypto around this time, you need to be a part of a solid community. Like how the 100x in crypto right now is being a part of a solid community and a solid coin. There's new projects always popping up that you can make money on instantly, right? You can instantly make money. That's what I mean by like the instant gratification. A lot of people, they only want that, right? Me personally, like AMG said, he just commented like, don't be scared of the bear market. Like I'm not scared of the bear market, right? I feel like this is literally an opportunity for a lot of people, because a lot of people they like chasing green candles, but the real money is made when you buy in the red, right? So it's just patience. Like a lot of people don't have patience, and that's where like the Jeets come in. A lot of people don't have patience, so they sell super early, right? I'm always one to tell you to take profit. Like, take profit no matter what, right? Take profit no matter what. But, you know, don't oversell or don't miss out on a good opportunity just by selling, right? You take profit when you need to, but don't miss out on these opportunities, because the bear market is when millionaires are made, right? Just from past, cycles. If you look at, like I said, everything happens in cycles, right? Right now we're in a bear market cycle, but it is going to be a bull market cycle that you can literally predict around the Bitcoin halving. Every 4 years in crypto, we experience a program bull market, right? And then we in the middle of that 4-year cycle of 2022. The next Bitcoin halving is in 2024. So it's just a cycle that we have to go through, that people have to understand. Like, we gonna get out. We definitely gonna get out of. But right now, it's a lot of inside trading, a lot of shit coins popping up left and right. A new coin here, a new coin there, new coin there, just dying out. Some coins rugging, right? And then there's Jeets, even on great projects that are supposed to be at tens of millions of dollars of market capital. People selling early, not knowing what they have. So you also have to be educated on the smart contracts that you purchasing. You have to be in a strong community, right? And you have to understand what we're going through right now is literally just a phase. It's literally just a phase, right? And, be smart. Like, be smart in this phase. That if you know everything that's going on, if you're aware, like, just being informed can help you a lot. Just being aware of what's going on in this cycle, take profit when necessary, but understand, like, is a lot of opportunities to make money if you can be patient, right? If you literally be patient, right? There's so many different opportunities that's gonna pop up. Definitely with a smart contract like Pyro and a smart contract like Fun, right? Right now, I'm not really calling too many things. Like, yeah, my platform is always open to discuss new cryptocurrencies and for promotion for other projects that need awareness. But me personally, what I'm looking at are low supply coins that burn off the blockchain. I feel like these coins will survive through this bear market cycle, and when the bull market does hit, whenever it begins, right, it's gonna go crazy, right? It's definitely going crazy, right? Let's do this. John family can send a coin on their own. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm about to approach cryptocurrency completely different, because what I realized is that my group, right, that I created, this community that I created, the Yon World 100x, what really the 1000x Telegram, right? We got a lot of power. And if we focus on one coin, or we start developing our own projects and then, sharing them with the world, I feel like my community is solid enough to stay in certain projects. So that's really what I'm leaning toward when I was saying, like, I got a big just a whole new game plan I'm about to approach crypto with, because me personally, I'm tired of seeing shit coins. I know it's inside trading going on, and I know how the Jeets work, but we could hold the floor. We could make smart contracts that actually work, for us in the entire cryptocurrency space. We could do a lot of things. We could still make money. You could make a lot of money in this time, regardless of what's going on. So I want to bring on, I see we got Ace on the live stream. Ace, can you hear me? You there? Are you here? If anybody want to join the Yon World live stream, make sure you click on the link and start. Ace, your mic is.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's up, man? You there?
Can you hear me? I can hear you now. What's up, man?
I think it's like an echo. All right. I don't know if Ace still with us. I'm gonna, if you wanna hop on, Ace, just leave a comment. But yeah, man, the overall market right now, it's a bear market, but it's nothing to be scared of. I feel like, as a community, I got a big plan for my community personally. Like, I know it. I got a plan which I'm about to execute within my community. But right now, me personally, what I'm most bullish on in this phase of crypto are low supply tokens that burn off the blockchain, because rather people when people sell them, uh, you know, it actually supports the token itself. Like, it's burning the token, making the token reduce in supply. So whenever a bullish cycle for these smart contracts begins, it's sending super hard. All right. And I also want to create smart contracts for my community, because I feel like we have power. I really do. I really been seeing that, like, uh, called Pyro at 80,000, right? And my community was literally my community in this YouTube channel was literally some of the most marketing, right? And then I have connections with so many different other influencers out in the space. Sent it to over $7 million in market capital, just Pyro, like, just off of what we did, like, in a week. And the same with fun. Like, once we call it fun at fucking 60,000, right? It shot all the way up to 1 million. Um, Obviously, they sold that one down too, right? But it's also things I see in both of these contracts that I can tweak, and I feel like, and like, shout out to all the devs out there, right? Shout out to all the devs, right? But they know smarter than me. Like, I could do the same exact thing that all of the devs are doing in this space, and I feel like it'll be more impactful because, one, I'm doxxed, and one, I have a platform which I could always, reach out to people and spread the word. So I'm just really gonna approach crypto with a whole different angle, like, moving forward, into the next bear market. But shout out to all of the new coins that's coming out, and everything. But yeah, I just really see, I'm really looking at it differently. I'm really looking at it differently. But like, I want to do something for my community, right? I want to do something for my community. Okay, Ace, I see you. We're gonna bring on Ace. What's up, Ace? Can you hear me?
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man.
Oh, that's lit. Man, I've been rocking with you since you was talking about the Sri Yantra.
Okay, you
Yeah.
original supporter then.
Yeah, my pops put me on you, and I've been on the crypto wave trying to. I hit a lick with Saitama back a couple months ago, but I need to get in the Telegram because I was thinking about creating my own channel and then doing like co-promoting, not like literally like coattail riding, but it's like, yo, what you saying is real. If we could build a coin. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, if people all talk about something, you know, we could actually build a coin. And then if it has utility, like, these two coins are crazy. And I was like, why don't all coins do that anyway? They should all take away from the supply of itself to make it go to like 10,000 per coin. Like, why were they designed in another way to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
yeah, it's like,
This smart contract utility that I'm seeing with Pyro and Fun, the true burn tokenomic, like,
yeah,
that
the
that
future.
it's the future. It gives the token value. It gives it more value than what we've been seeing, like, play out in cryptocurrency. And um, I'm just realizing the power that we have as a community. Like, when I hop on here and I talk about certain coins and I, like, advertise them, I see what happens, how the chart moves, and I see how my community responds when I get behind a coin 100%. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, if we just do it ourselves, why we don't have to wait on anybody. We can
It's
create our
just
own
like
coin.
music artists realizing that they don't need labels.
Yeah, and that's the exact same vibe I'm on. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to all of the developers, but it's like, y'all are no smarter than me. Like, we could do this on our own, and I really want to approach it like that now, like, moving forward. Uh that's something I really want to do, you
Also,
know.
I respect your brand. I had a question, like, how do I go about creating a crypto YouTube channel, and then also you got a good music brand too. Like, how do you juggle both? You know what I mean?
Well, I would just say start. Like, it's easy to make a YouTube channel, and build. Like, it took me years to build up my channel, But I just kept going, man, and I always put anything that I was interested in, anything that I believed in on my channel. It just evolved to cryptocurrency, right? Like, I wouldn't even call myself like a crypto influencer. Like, I'm more of just like an entrepreneur. I do a lot of different things. Like, I got affiliate marketing, I do the music, and I do crypto, and I just integrate it all into my channel as a way to advertise that. Like, I literally look at YouTube as my own TV show, right? So I make these videos. Each video is like an episode, and you know, I continuously I use the internet to make money. I know this is where the audience at. This is the future for real. It's like this how you get all of your customers. It's how you get, you know, investors, everything, right? It's through YouTube. So I use this platform, you know, to do that. And I feel like anybody can do that. Like, no matter what your hobby is, you just have to be willing to do it. Like, a lot of people aren't willing to hop on camera or talk, or even just talk. Like, a lot of it's scary for some people. So once you get past that, like it's nothing embarrassing about it. Like, a lot of people fear embarrassment, like, oh, I might be embarrassed, or I might fuck up or do something like that. Like, it's nothing to really be embarrassed about. You just got to like be bold and confident and do it, man. Like, whether you talking about music, whether you want to you know, broadcast your lifestyle and vlog, like, you can do anything, and that's what it's about. It's like YouTube. It's like, you broadcast yourself, put yourself out there, and at first it may seem as though a lot of people don't gravitate to you at first, but they will. Like, if you being authentic and real, and you putting out content consistently, people gonna gravitate to you, just like how they gravitate toward me. So, like, man, if you interested in starting a YouTube channel, do it. Like, if you like, and like, I'm one to support people. Definitely, if they support me, like, damn, Yon, I just posted this video, can you retweet it? Like, I retweet it, or whatever I gotta do. Like, it's the small shit that count for real. So
yeah, you know, I was thinking, because also I even seen your sticker on the out there in East Point by the West End.
On the West End Mall in Atlanta.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, if you come to the A, I got you. Like, I do the photography thing. I'm stepping in the video content. So if you need that, I got you.
Oh, that's what's up, man. We definitely gotta connect. Yeah, I used to live in the West. I used to live on the West End. What street was that? I think it was called Joseph E. Law. I forgot the street name.
Yeah, Joseph E. Boone or whatever.
Yeah, I lived right over there. It was like under the bridge. It was like a bridge right by a gas station. They had like some little townhomes. I used to live with my uncle out in Atlanta, and like, when I got my stickers.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, over there, and I fuck with Atlanta heavy. That's like my second home. So I still got family all out in Atlanta, you know, in Jonesboro, family in Marietta. I got family, where else they at? In East Point too. So, you know, I fuck with Atlanta real heavy, you know. But that's what's up that you saw my stick up there.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why I was like, you know, I've been tapping in ever since then, because I've been actually using the Sri Yantra, and I was like, man, people don't know. Like, that's why I feel like, yo, you know, you just planting positive seeds. Even the videos where you was doing random shit like feeding birds. Like, you was like, before you make a move, you got to give. I'm like, yo, this nigga, like, honestly, and I see other people talk about your channel. You're actually like influential in the young black man entrepreneur space. You know what I mean? Like there's people who's looking up to like what the numbers that your Patreon is doing, and you starting to like, it's like, damn, it's like a real nigga who made it. Like, people are saluting that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you made that shit happen. Especially when you did the Clifford play, I was like, yo, this
yeah, man. Like, and I be finding shit so organic.
But honestly, bro,
what'd you say, bro?
Yeah, that's why I was like, shit, I'm gonna just co-promote. Like, I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna like just be like, yo, you know, just try to promote, like, and then basically it's like, if everybody's promoting the same coins, we all talk, and it's actually not hurting nobody. These are actually good picks that we would actually have. I feel like that's the way, you know, like, you Who else is a real nigga who's doing shit like the nigga who be like 3 of them. I
Oh,
forgot his
Mr.
name.
Organic. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know
Like,
Mr. Organic.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like I see a few of y'all like, well, really, there's not many of like real ones who still on the YouTube, you know, talking about things like on this level. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you've been putting in work on some, whiz shit, But really, I fuck with the Binance, but the plays that you've been making on ETH, like I'm like, dang, I'm like, man, what's up with BNB, like the BNB type coins? I'm like, what's up with those? I guess they not really hitting like that because you're more mainly in the ETH. I see.
Yeah, I am mainly in the ETH. In my community, I've been seeing a coin on the BNB side called Squid Grow. Right, somebody been talking about Squid Grow. I think his name in my community is Row5504, but he been talking about this coin called Squid Grow. I looked into it. It's listed on a lot of different exchanges other than Pancake Swap, and we was really heavy on Ethereum during the bull market because it was just less G'd. Like it was like it was harder. It was harder to sell coins on Ethereum without having to pay a high gas fee. Right now, because what the market is right now, like Ethereum is low, like it's down over 60% from what it was last year. It's the gas fees are cheaper, so a lot of people selling. It's damn near like Ethereum. The Ethereum blockchain is like the BNB blockchain right now because like projects
Yeah.
coming out like Shitcoins, you know what I'm saying? But Ethereum was always harder to Jeet because of the gas fees. Like people was holding these coins, and like last year around this time, coins was going to 70 million, 100 million, like no problem because of the gas fees. And BNB, it's literally the same thing. Like you would just buy BNB and then you look up, the different coins, and then you trade the BNB for those different coins on Pancake Swap, right? But my community, we just mainly been focused on the Ethereum blockchain because we made most of our money over here. Now it is money to be made on multiple different blockchains, and it's
Yeah.
essentially the same thing. Like how you see Pyro, you buy ETH first, and then
But I'm not gonna cap to you, like a lot of the Binance coins. I like
yeah.
Binance because the trade volume is easy to get in and out. But I'm like, man, like there's a lot of like goofy coins. It's just like never hitting. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah,
like, that's the difference between your information and other people's information. I'm like, man, it must be a spiritual gift because you be consistently picking shit out of the rubble and bullshit and random coins. It's like you be put like at least one coin every 3 or 6 months is a super hit. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah,
like that's why I'm like, yo, like that shit is like a gift because there's a lot of like just weird ass people who be making these coins they know are not gonna do nothing and they just turn the whole coin off, and you know what I mean? Like, but honestly, I was like, shit, man, that's the goal, is like taking a shit coin and making it a major coin. Like, think about that. That's power. Like, like the Saitama people, that's how it could be done. You know, um, taking a coin like Saitama, and then they built up the value in that coin to where the early investors had millions. That could be done with the coins that you're currently talking about.
yeah,
It's just like, because I look at it like Dragon Ball Z, like a spirit bomb. Like, if everybody's putting into this one coin, there's no way that it's gonna not be big. Because if people's doing it with coins that ain't even real and building it to a couple, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and then tens of millions, and then turning the shit off. Imagine if we do that with a coin where it actually goes to 100 mil, and then becomes like they gotta recognize it in the top 100, like that, like the dog coin or whatever. That's, even whether it's popping now or not, people independently built that shit to the point where they couldn't deny its existence, and then it crossed over into the main 100 coins, and then got into the top 50 at one point. So like, that's how I know, like, independent marketing, and like somebody like you, like a real hustler who don't give a fuck, who's gonna get it out the mud. That kind of mentality is like, yo, like, you could Like we need to be masterminding and building coins. You know what I'm saying? And then making them legit.
Yeah, definitely. That's my whole goal, man. Like I really want to do that for the people. Like I want all my followers, everybody to tap in with me. I truly want y'all to be millionaires. Like, I want to turn up my community so we have that leverage and that power. And that's why I'm working like brick by brick. Like me personally, I don't care how long it takes. Like I'm patient because I've seen what happens. Like I know that we can I could be a part of something that's big. Like a lot of the coins that I talked about over the past year, a lot of them that I was super bullish on, like Vault, Cliff, Shinja, like some of them coins went over $100 million in market capital. And uh, I'm always finding these crazy ass smart contracts that have potential, right? And even with pyro right now, like I see potential in this, and it just requires a community. That's why I want to continue to educate people. I want to continue to build my platform. Like I said, it takes time, brick by brick. Like it just takes educating people to see that we have value too. We can do it, and it's not too many real ones like me. It's not too many like even black people in the space that come with the same lingo and swagger that I bring to crypto. And I know
Yeah.
once I
Like,
can
also I gotta
go ahead, man.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to say shout out to Spiritual Money Man. He's like a young black kid who's really doing this thing, and he's on the crypto and forex wave. Like I'll be watching y'all stuff, but also like affiliate marketing. Like, are you still? How is the music streaming service that you offer? Are you still doing that? Is that still because it's like you're doing it in multiple ways that people are it's probably going over their head. Like, are how's affiliate marketing and the other services? Is that more like you left that behind to focus on crypto, or is it you just doing it in the background, or how did you position yourself with that, running all that at the same time?
Well, my music marketing, I still do that. I still do affiliate marketing. Like my music marketing every single day, I get sales. And if you check the description of any one of my videos, it's links back to my website. So like I said, it's like a YouTube for me is just a big marketing platform. And like the way I set those up, they work on autopilot. Now I do outsource my email work. Like I do some of the emails, but I have somebody helping me with the emails, and I outsource that work. My affiliate marketing, like as far as Amazon, ClickBank, Amazon and ClickBank are the main two ones that pay me every month, but that comes on autopilot. Like I got links in the description under this video of all the equipment I use, like for my computer, my phone, my microphone. And when people click on them links, it's a cookie on it. Like it's like a 30-day cookie. Like if you click on one of the Amazon links, then anything you buy from Amazon within the next 30 days, I get a commission from it. And they automatically send me payments. Like it's like on autopilot, right? It's
Yeah.
not it's not as significant as the money I make off of cryptocurrency, but it's something that comes consistently. It's not like a big life changing money because I'm not dialing in and making videos on it every day. But if I was dialing in on it and making videos every day, yeah, it can make thousands of tens of thousands of dollars per month, right? But it's just about making content around it. Right now, it's kind of like it's truly like a passive income because it happens by me making these videos, by me talking about cryptocurrency or uploading any type of video on my channel. People click in the description, then they go and they watch it, and then videos I made in the past. It's like digital real estate, right? I look at it as like digital real estate where they can always be found. They can like I make searchable videos, so it's videos from I made 2 years ago that people still watching to this day. And
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. It's like it's digital real estate. Like when I make a video, that's like a house, right? That I just created. And people gonna always like even this video, people gonna always be able to search this video of us we talking, for now and for the next year. All as long as my YouTube channel is up, you're gonna be able to search it, and then they're gonna be able to click on the links in the description. They're gonna be able to see like what's pyro and all of that. So I look at it like that, and it's like I put out the content, and the world finds it. Right, I just put out the content, and the world finds it, and I do my best to continuously make content so I remain relevant. And then people just go back, and some people get more interested. They see one video, and then they be like, where did you start from? Right, you can literally go on my page and you can see the very first video I made, and you can see me in a basement, talking about how I was gonna have all the shit I got now. And it's just like remaining consistent, man. And like I said, like every video is like digital real estate. I make searchable videos. You gotta think like people. Google and YouTube is the top 2 websites in the world, and Google owns YouTube. So if you're not going to Google looking for something, you're gonna go to YouTube and look for it. Like whether that's a how-to video, whether you about to buy a product and you want to see somebody review it. So I keep that mindset too. It's like make searchable content. Make searchable content that people gonna always look up, and they're gonna find you. They will find you. So it's deep. Like I keep it I keep it very consistent on Yon World, and I make sure like I'm providing value. I try to be like a man of value before like of success or anything. I want to like provide value for the community.
Yeah. But man, I'm like, man, I gotta salute, man, because you really came a long way. And always been consistent and a motivator. Even just seeing you overseas with a beautiful woman, I was like, yo, this dude living. I got to get on that level,
Yeah, man. It's like it's possible, man. It's possible, and like man, like I really believe in thought manifestation. Like a lot of people used to look at me like I'm crazy. Like they didn't, but it was just I was just informed differently. Like I had dreams. Like I see shit differently, bro. And it's like no matter what people was like, because I'm from Detroit. I'm pretty sure but like if it ain't about money or women, niggas do not want to hear it. So all that spiritual shit, like I had to develop on my own. Like everything came from me. Like nobody influenced me to do this shit. Like all my information I sought out myself. If it didn't come through me through a fucking dream, I sought it out myself, or I read about it, or what I'm saying. So it took time to develop all this shit, but I feel like, man, I truly do have a gift, and I'm gonna keep expressing it. Like no matter, like, because I remember when people doubted even me doing YouTube. They're like, you ain't gonna make no money on YouTube. Like they ain't know about it, and I continue doing it, and it turned out good for me. Not the same people, whether they old friends or family members, they trying to do the same thing I'm doing, or they trying to like damn, how put me on, like show me how to do that, like, and like that just came from me believing in my shit. Like I truly believe in. I know the internet is the future. Thought manifestation is real, and I got a Sri Yantra up in my room right now. Like people don't know, like I really be practicing what I preach for real, and it's like it all formed into this. Like it all like there's levels to this shit, and it's like you really got to believe in it and go.
What method do you because like you used to, well, I was tapping it in the early stages of the Sri Yantra, but what are you doing? What are some methods that you're doing now, and what where have you elevated to now as far as like routine wise with that Sri Yantra stuff? Like, did you get it printed? Did you order a Sri Yantra necklace on top of having it on your wall? Did you add color to it? Like, what did you do based off of like your faith level?
Well, with the street,
when you first talking about that, the versus now. Yeah.
With the street, I still integrate it. I see it every day. Like I look at it every day, man. And it's like with me, I use it to keep it in my mind's eye. Like I got a black and white Sri Yantra. I don't use anyone with color. I just make sure it's a it's the it's a perfect Sri Yantra. Like I got it on my website, but you got to make sure it has the perfect dimensions, right? And it's like when you stare into the middle of it, the Bendu point. It's about the whole goal of it is about capturing the image of it, right, and retaining the image of it while come on, dog. My dog going crazy right now. But it's mainly about capturing the image of the Sri Yantra in your mind's eye while moving toward the things you want to create. Like you can meditate on it by just staring at it and allowing it to get into your mind's eye. Come on. My dog is spoiled, but it's really Ace with the Sri. It's really about holding it in your mind's eye, man, and allowing it to, having your goal, your vision, and then taking that image. I can send you certain videos of, how it's really a two-dimensional figure that creates three-dimensional results. Like if you ever take a psychedelic or anything, you will see that, nothing is really solid in this world. It's like it's so much shit is like it's vibrating at a higher level, right? And is all this shit is sacred geometry. It's like, it's deep, and that symbol is one of the most powerful symbols we could use to manifest shit. And it's really all about, it's nothing more of getting it into your mind's eye consistently. Like, and that's how you work with it. Like you have to work with that symbol. Like you got to give it attention in a way. It's really about giving it attention and giving it space in your reality so it can bring about things, right? And that's just how it worked for me. Like I always kept it in my reality. It was a point where it was my screensaver on my phone, because I know every day I'm looking at my phone. So if I got it on my screensaver, right, and you make it to a point where you can see the whole thing on your screensaver, it's a way you can do it. Like if you if you put it on like your IG story, snapshot it, and then kind of make it smaller and save that image onto your screensaver, like you can see the whole thing. And it's really about retaining the image, right? That's really what the Sri is all about, is retaining the image. Even if you watch the documentary, it's an electromagnetic meditation for real, because it, like when you stare at it, like, and then you look at a white wall, you retain the image, and it's like a bluish green image, but it's all about retaining the image of that symbol, man. And it's being 100% consistent and doing it daily, and then you will see like how it begins to work with you. Like, it's so much more, but it's literally the symbol of the universe of all creation. You can also destroy shit. Like it's like you just as you can create shit, you can destroy shit with that shit. So it's like you have to use it for good. I would say that. But yeah, bro, I really just keep it in my reality, in my space. I make space for it, and like I got it like literally upstairs, like right now. Like in this house, I had it in the basement. Every house I ever lived in, I always kept that symbol close to me. And it's like shit happened for me, man. It's just shit be going good for me, and I always owe a lot to that shit, but people don't know that, like, that's a part of my shit, because you still have to go out and do stuff. It's like that's one part. Like you can't just meditate on it then be like, oh, all the shit about to come. Like you still gotta work, but it make things work out for you better. That's what I would say. Like
I get what you're saying. Like you gotta meditate so that it puts you on the vibration, and then as you working, you're gonna be attracting higher level.
Yeah, it's an accelerator. It's a like, or say if you don't use it, you gonna still move toward your shit. If you don't use it, you can still move toward and create shit. But it's literally like, if you research it, it's a fucking it's an instrument, bro. So it like if you research it, like the yantra is literally an instrument. That's one of the words you're gonna see.
Yeah,
but it helps you accelerate whatever you creating. That's the whole thing. Like it allows you to move into the direction of wherever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to create. It helps you accelerate on that path just by you integrating that in your practice. And all you really have to do is retain the image. Like you gotta stare at it and look at it. Like I say 9 minutes, but it got to a point where you don't have to look at it for 9 minutes. You just have to, be present and allow it time and space. You like just give it attention every day, and it works for you. Like it'll literally work for you.
Did you ever get to a point where like you started seeing things like the room shifting or anything, or like hearing your ears ringing or something while you were?
Yeah, the longer you stare at it, like it can make everything around you look fuzzy. Like it been times where like I was staring at it for 30 minutes straight. Like like 40-minute sessions, like just meditating, and it be when you so fixated on it, then you look around, it causes it like it causes the outside like to look wavy. I can't really explain it in words, like, but it makes like the things surrounding it look like some type of portal or wavy. It's like a wavy ass feeling.
Yeah. It's like when Neo killed the agent, and then
exactly.
He flexed, and then the room like reverberated. That kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you seen the Matrix, that exact scene. That's how it makes it look like once you stare at it for a long period of time. Even a short period of time, you can see it's powerful, because if you stare at it just for a minute, then you look at a wall and you able to see it. And then if you close your eyes, you able to still see it. So it's just that shit is deep, man. That shit is truly deep. And I need to.
So basically you be zeroing in on it to the point where it's a part of your constant reality. Like you basically became one with that shit. Cause I was like, damn, like the numbers that you doing and finding these coins, and then you're trying to spread the prosperity. Like you're actually in your walking life are trying to give the same energy as the energy is given to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Even your word choice, like you're trying to make others prosper. You want other millionaires so that you have more. And it's like, and then the reward for you for doing that is when you uplift somebody, now you got more social proof. Like,
yeah,
I'm not only getting money, my circle is getting money. Or validates your information even more, and just raises the faith, raises the belief. Because I'm like, one thing about you is you grind, but you also do not have a self-defeating word choice. That's why I be paying attention to you. Like you, in the face of uncertain odds, of whether the channel is going to work or not, you talk about it as it already is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how you always gotta keep a positive conversation. If you look like before I found Cliff, like before I found Pyro, like, so even life happened to me, bro. Like it's a lot of shit that happened to me. Like it was even something real crazy where I got set up this year, and it was like a motherfucker took 50 bands from me, like somebody that I was supposed to. And even after all that adversity, all this shit happened to me, I was still in a mindset like something good gonna happen. Like no matter what, like even right now, like Pyro down, like I still know I'm gonna find a good opportunity, and I'm gonna turn up, like not only for myself but for my community. I always know it's something good gonna happen. Like I still feel like it's hundreds of millions coming my way. Like you see my net worth on this video. I don't got 160 million, but I put it up every day, and because that's why I feel like I'm worth more than that. I feel like I'm worth way more than 100 million, and people even believe. They be like, "Damn, is you really worth 100 million?" Because how I carry myself, how I move, and I made a lot of money, but still, like I always carry myself at a higher light, no matter what the situation is. Like even right now, I got what I got, but I know I'm about to get something even greater. And I'm grateful for where I'm at, and then I always project out into my reality that something else is coming bigger for me. And then I put that same belief on my people. Like if anybody is around me, they feel it. They know that this is 100% real and authentic with me. Like I always be speaking good, like no matter what. Like even though we in the bear market, like with crypto, it's just a cycle. Like it's gonna be a time where all this shit is thing in the past, and we up, and everybody making money. And I literally see all this shit, and I speak on it as if it's happening already, because that it's like we here to hold a vibration. That's how I really feel like, man. Like we here to hold a vibration, and we here to like you got to really be speaking on that shit and acting on it. And like I truly believe that shit, man. It's like it's nothing that can change my belief because, like I said, there's been times where I face crazy adversity, shit that'll end people, shit that'll make people quit and stop and be like, no, it ain't gonna work out for me. But I keep pushing. I know, it's gonna be shit that work out for me. Like, man, it was even a part of my life where I fell off. Like I fell off. I had to I was like, it was years ago, but I had to like go humble myself completely, move back with my mama. And I was like, man, even though all this adversity happened, I'm like, I'm still about to turn up and rise up and be a better person. And I overcame all that shit. So it's like no matter what, I always be speaking good. I always speak life, man, and no matter like, I just truly believe that shit. Like it's like no matter what, like I already know. Like even right now, we still gonna like the market down. I know my community, we got enough value. We can create a project. We can make something out of nothing 100 times. You know what I'm saying? And it's always gonna be another opportunity. Like I'm not the person that be like, oh damn, this shit ain't work out for me. Like I don't believe you only get one shot or one opportunity. No, I think you get you got as many opportunities as you give yourself. It's like when people be like, oh, I'm finished or I'm done. That's when you finished and you done. But if you like, no matter what happened to you, and you like, man, I could still make something happen, it's gonna happen. Like people, and it ain't wishful thinking or nothing. Definitely when you taking action, definitely when you still trying to inform yourself and you moving forward and you not being stuck in your mishaps or anything that go wrong in life, and you keep looking and you keep seeking information, you're gonna always be able to change your situation. Tables turn. Like tables for sure can turn in your benefit, no matter what happened. You know, truly
Yeah.
believe that shit.
Yeah, that's facts, man. I appreciate you for just sharing game. I try to make sure I listen more than I talk because you got the results. You know what I mean? And it's like that's what we got to do is follow so that we can lead. Like I'm trying to, I don't know necessarily, because I like music and all that, but I also wanted to think like maybe I should get into understand a lot about tech and then marketing softwares, things like that. Maybe I should get into tutorials, maybe I should do music, maybe I should learn how to make beats. There's so many things, but I'm like, that's why I like your brand is because you do a lot of things under one brand and it still works. And you do some things in the background, you do some things in the forefront, and it's just an inspiration, man. That's why I was happy I was able to get on here and say something.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you did,
like,
man.
It's real, and y'all need to really get on that Patreon because it's only there are people who have over 50K from crypto, and their Patreons might be $100 plus. So you got to take advantage of the fact that you can get a potentially 3 to 7 figure play for less than $50.
Yeah.
So it's like niggas will have a fucking Netflix account and then be watching shit where the bitch is gonna leave them when they could have put that 20 on the crypto play and then been dealing with like some loyal girl from overseas like Yon World did, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago. going live with your feet up.
Hey, for real, man. It's like you gotta pay for that knowledge. You gotta,
put your money in the right place, and it's affordable. That's the thing. It's like, back in the day, the early internet marketers, them niggas would be waxing niggas for like a stack. Like, you don't even know if he legit. Like, bro, it's a dub. Like, if you can't put up a dub a month, then you're just petty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit petty, bro. That's petty money. Even if you're struggling, that's petty money. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like, even if you can't even afford to make the crypto play, like just the fact that, actually you can, because I feel like people should just buy crypto, $5 to $20 a day. And if you do that for 30 days in a row, that's close to $1,000. and you could just drop that on one project.
Yeah, man. Like,
You know, so there's always a way. Have you heard of Da Vinci?
yeah, I have heard of it.
Bruh, I was not aware of Da Vinci. Like, that would have been crazy to be like aware of him when he was making videos talking about like buying $1 worth of Bitcoin a day back in like 2007 to 2012, 2013. I feel like, bruh, we need to be like that now. You know what I mean? Actually, I seen your video title. You was kind of saying something along the lines like him. You know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, like niggas could be billionaires, bro.
Yeah, and that's how I was feeling like with Pyro. Like, I feel like this smart contract, like, is nothing like it, man. And it's not me talking of hype. It's really coming from experience of me dealing with all these cryptos and seeing what's going on in the space. You know, like I'm really like an insider on the crypto space. Like I be let in, like I'm in so many different groups with so many people that run these projects and everything. And when I came across Pyro, 100% organic, but when I seen the smart contract and just comparing it to everything else, I'm like, man, Pyro is like buying Bitcoin. And it may seem like to the average person, like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, how? It's because how the smart contract is designed. Like, this shit is it's designed with the right community to be worth over $1,000, to be worth hundreds of dollars, like, per coin. And I felt like the Vinci, because when he first posted that video, what a lot of people don't know is, like, I first found out about cryptocurrency in 2011. That's when I graduated high school in 2011. Right, I knew about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I even seen the dude Da Vinci video. Right, and it was in 2013. I wasn't in a position then to invest in cryptocurrency. I wasn't in a position to invest in cryptocurrency till about 2015, 2016. Right, and I got in. Back then I was talking about a project called BitConnect, and that was only because I saw black people. I saw them promoting. I saw Craig Grant. I saw Trevon James. I saw them promoting it. I saw they was living, and I wanted to, be a part of that. And it ain't turned out exactly how I thought it was, but I learned a lot. I learned a valuable lesson. But, like, just being aware, I was aware of cryptocurrency for a while, man. And
Yeah.
and now me coming across a smart contract like Pyro, even though a lot of people they don't believe in it, they don't understand what this contract is. And that's how I feel. I feel like Da Vinci, because I was like the only person talking about it. And it ain't to like sound cocky or nothing, but, like, all of the promotion that been around Pyro, like, I've been in the back end on all of it, like, from all of the influencers, just trying to reaching out to Adam, reaching out to Pablo, reaching out to December DeMarco, reaching out to AJX, like literally reaching out to Mr. Organic, everybody that was supporting Pyro. I was advocating for it behind the scenes, like, man, y'all gotta check out the smart contract, gotta check out this shit, and I'm still like that because it's powerful to me. Like, this shit is like, this can change cryptocurrency with the right community, with the right people believing in it, because it actually gives the token utility. Like, a lot of these coins are shit coins. They literally don't do nothing. They literally do nothing. They have all of the utility is external. And I was seeing how, they still can go to hundreds of million. Like, even though the token it may be a shit coin or whatever, like all them other tokens, it's still doing tens of millions. And I'm like, we got Pyro, a smart contract that actually does something.
Yeah, and it benefits the people.
It literally benefits the people. Like, that's why I'm so bullish on it. And I just happen to have a top wallet, and I saw the discrimination around that. Like, people hit me up, oh, Yon got the top wallet, he gonna dump on everybody, he gonna sell, like, and I still haven't dumped on it. Like, people sold 77 ETH, people sold 30 ETH here, 20 ETH here. Like, they were selling big bags of Pyro, and I was still holding this shit down because I believed in it. Yeah, I took a little profit. I'll be real and say, like, I did take profit, but, like, me seeing what this contract is, I'm like, no, the majority of my Pyro, I'm a hold, because I know, like, I see it. Like, even though if people don't accept it right now, I truly believe, like, the smart, the true burn tokenomic can take over cryptocurrency, and it just requires a community. Like I don't have the biggest community, so I have to work with people. I have to like reach out and put myself out there to get more eyes on a project like this, right? But like man, it's like I do feel like Da Vinci, like how he was in 013, like man, buy some pyro, and like I said, it may take a year. Like I said that on other video, like when I was seeing like that it was certain people in pyro, the messages I was getting like, yeah, we about to wreck the chart. Like it was a whole group of people that got in pyro. They wanted to wreck it only because I was the top wallet. Like, and they sent me messages and everything, but it was like I saw like the program or the what was we calling it? It was like the planned attacks. It was like planned attacks on pyro from the beginning, only because I was in it, and it was like that made me even more bullish on it. But like as far as like this contract is token numbers, I'm bullish on it because I feel like people are gonna be talking about multiple different projects, but pyro's still gonna be here. But still gonna be one of them projects that people look back and see like, man, like damn, that shit's still here. It survived it. It did its thing. Like, and I'm just bullish on it. Like whether if it's pyro or not, or whether I got to create my own contract with the same tokenomics and be the one actually promoting and marketing it. Like it's this type of smart contract can make a whole community wealthy. Like if you look at Shiba and you look at on the blockchain, how everybody still got tens of millions of dollars in their wallet. Like we can have the same thing with the right awareness around this project. And
Facts.
I feel like that shit.
That's a fact, bro. And I feel like honestly, I saw BitConnect, I saw all these, cloud miners, I saw all that whole wave, but I'm gonna be real, I was struggling, man. Like I was not like, now I'm in a different place, and I feel like, okay, now I can actually make a move, because really, even if I created a channel and had links or whatever, I could have still got to the bag, but I was like not in position, period. I wasn't even online. So now it's like I'm like, yo, I'm about to go online and then just see what happens. And then it's like, what are the odds? Like, I got a YouTube, what are the odds of me connecting with people like you who's established? And also I met a YouTuber who is established too, and he like is on that level, like over 100,000 subscribers, was on his way to a podcast for YouTubers and all that. So I guess this is my calling, because it's like we interacting as peers, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I need to go ahead and get started, because there's no way that all this happened for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what you're saying is real, because actually there's like local cities that are starting to create coins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like cities are creating coins. Argentina is like, oh, the whole government's like, yo, we need to give 50 Bitcoin to everybody, $50 worth of Bitcoin. So it's like, yo, if y'all not seeing the integration of Bitcoin to society, then you're blind at this point. It's not like it was back in back in like 2012 through 17, where it's like people looking at you like you crazy, oh, that's not real money, it's not this, it's not that. Like it's already certified, you know what I mean? So it's like, the opportunity is still there. And I wanted to also chop it up with you about like mining too. Like I feel like that's another lane in another bag, like mining a coin and then building awareness on mining a particular coin. I don't know if that has the same effect, or will just make it harder to mine or not. I don't know if mining in secret is better than mining in public, but that's another lane,
Yeah, it's a I keep forgetting. I always forget the name of it, but it's like a mining service. I wish I had the name off top, but it's like it's like a new type of service where you could buy these little miners and you connect them. Like you could build a network within your city and like make money off of cryptocurrency. I'm aware of mining. I never invested in it. Like I remember early on in crypto, I used to want to do cloud mining and be a part of different websites that were adding that or that were providing that service. But at the time, like I wasn't in the same position that I'm in right now to buy into those services or to buy like you had to buy like you was basically buying like terabytes or basically data to mine through the cloud
Yeah,
mine.
I know
And
what you were talking about. Not to cut you off, but you were talking about like Helios or
yeah,
something like that.
helium,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
helium.
But it's like honestly, bro, these people with these mining channels, the only reason why they be having the shit to mine is because they have the channel. Like like I was trying to buy some of this shit, man. It's like not even to be negative, but it's like, yo, like yeah, you could get this, but you gotta get it. You could buy it, and then we're gonna ship it 6 months later into the future. But you don't even know what the price of the coin is gonna be. When you could have just put that same amount onto a project and then just promoted it and built up a community around the coin. Like it's kind of like mining, they be having these weird miners that might only work for one coin style, or you need a graphics card, so I'm not gonna knock it. I just don't understand the art of it. And I feel like for me, I like the coins where they have you own a certain amount and then it pays like a compound amount because you hold a certain amount, like the mirror, you know what I mean? Or like coins where because you have it, the value goes up because they take the supply out or whatever, where you can kind of just park your money and then build up the community style coins,
Yeah.
or some kind of like passive, because you're holding it, you earn more of it, you know what I mean? Or whatever style coins. Those are lit to me because they basically do the same thing as a miner without the unnecessary spend on technology and not starting a fire in your storage unit or wherever you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Uh,
I definitely want to, get more educated and get more uh deeper into mining because just earning like creating another source of income through cryptocurrency. I'm super into that. Like, I'm
yeah,
always wanting to create more multiple sources of income. That's what it's about. Just and being educated on that so I can share it with the community. Like uh definitely something I need to look into more often, man.
yeah, because like, but also on the positive side, like I done seen people like once you figure it out, you know, you just sitting in the room printing money basically because you put the initial investment up and now all the coins, whether once you get your wattage and electricity or whatever you're doing to supply power to the system, it's going to have a day where it breaks even, and then and then it's just all profit from there. And then hopefully you have it to where you bought a setup where you can, okay, that coin phased out, it got fanned out, now I can I didn't
You
buy the
can mine
setup
multiple
exclusively
different
for one
coins.
coin. I just switched to the next whatever else. Yeah, you could focus it on what's popping, and then on some next level shit, niggas can mastermind, and then we could mine our shit and promote it at the same time. Like create a coin, and then mine that bitch and promote it online to drive the available supply down, while you know what I mean, while raising the price of the shit at the same time.
Yeah, man. Like
That would be
that
crazy.
that sound like the move for real. Like just figuring that out, and getting everybody into mining, making that income off of these cryptocurrencies, man. Like
Yeah,
that's something real interesting we
but
gotta look
shit,
into.
honestly, it's like yeah. But I mean, shit. The way that you doing shit is like I'm still trying to just, you know, it's like for me to go from from nothing to something. I feel like the best way to do that is through catching the right timing on plays like what you talk about on your channel. Like I feel like the way that you're positioned to educate people is the best way for people to go from nothing to something. Like even using that 20, 40, $30 a day saving strategy, and then just dropping it all on one coin, even though it's not financial advice. If within that month, if you're educating yourself on what coin you're gonna do it on, then the bag you drop could be a significant amount that could change. That could go. You could add a couple of zeros behind whatever number you put in. So if that's 3,000, that could turn into 300K or whatever. You know, that's what it's all about. And then once you got 6 figures, then you could look into like long term and all that. But I'm not gonna lie, like my mentality is still hitting the lick. Even though I try to educate myself, I try to educate myself on the best lick to hit.
Yeah, that's what it's
You
about.
know what I mean?
Like I feel like that's what really helped me, like in crypto and just in life, like just getting getting a big lump sum, like a big win in crypto. I feel like
Yeah,
everybody need that. Like, no matter what you're doing, like it's like once you get that big win, that big lump sum of money, and then you still able to make money on top of that, that's how you get ahead, like in life. Like
yeah,
it's like that's how I really got ahead in crypto. It was like I had a big ass win, and then from that, it was just other sources of income that just kept me ahead, and it keep me ahead right now. Like I'm able to do so much just because of, like, for real, it was Clifford. It was like Clifford was a big ass hit for me, and
yeah,
it was like from that, you know, and just me keep going. I kept going in crypto, made the Patreon, had the music shit on the side, the YouTube money coming in. It was just a lot all hitting me at once. And it literally came from a conversation, man. Like I had just how we talking right now. Like before I even was heavy on the crypto, I used to, I was so motivational on the YouTube shit. On my website, I used to charge people like to talk. Like, and then somebody called me from California, dude. He was like a A&R for Atlantic Records, but he was in my Patreon too, even at one point, and he really motivated me. He like, man, you need to, monetize all this shit. Just go hard. Like before I had a Patreon, he like, you need a subscription service. You need just keep going hard, like with everything. And it just like I take action, like from even conversations like this. It's gonna cause me to take action, like, and you literally gonna see it. Like I take action when I get inspired like this, like, no matter what, like I don't care. Like it's just I feel like everything happened for a reason. Even you hopped on this shit, we chopping it up for a reason. Like I learned something already, so it's
yeah.
like it's just motivating me, like to continue going, and also to like turn it up and take it a whole nother angle, like
Yeah, there's a starting point on the mining shit. It's a channel called like Vosk Coin, VOSK Coin. He got a lot of good information, but at the same time, it's hard to execute what he be saying because he gets a lot of exclusive miners because he has a big channel, but he's legit. But it's like, he has like kind of like an advantage because like when you go to the sites to like, oh shit, let me get that $20 a day passive, let me get that $50 a day passive, you go look at the equipment and it's like sold out, or you gotta wait 6 months and shit like that. But he might get it on some like, you a big YouTuber, we ship that to you for free to talk about it type shit. You know what I mean?
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Vox Coin, he got 600K, and that do go on. What you talking about? Like the company will send you something, to promote it, so he can get it, and he don't gotta be on a wait list,
Yeah.
to get
And that's why I like your channel, because it's like that's how crypto is supposed to be, is equal opportunity for everybody. And that's why I fuck with Trayvon James so much, regardless of how people, oh, he doing this and he doing that. Man, I seen that nigga have kids. He posted on his Instagram. He was like, look, I started off I was paying like $500 or $700 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. It was me, my wife, and my firstborn kid. And then I watched him do like, nigga, 60K worth of Bitcoin in a month.
Yeah.
Like,
Trayvon James.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, that nigga Trayvon James motivation. Like I said, when I first started investing in crypto, it was because I seen Craig Grant and Trayvon James. I saw how they were living. Craig Grant out in Miami in the penthouse. Trayvon James, they $5,000 a day. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm seeing $100,000 accounts, and it just, I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
it
and
was
then
the
they just,
bag was crazy, bro.
the
It was,
bag was stupid,
and
and
that's why I'm like, they don't want us to believe that we could like stop working at McDonald's and like get off the plantation. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I feel like even what used to give me chills. I'm like, damn, this is it. Like, what they used to name wallets, like the niggas named the wallet Exodus, bro. Like, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like the
yeah,
black people walking out of oppression. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Out of Egypt into freedom. It's like, bro, I feel like this is our shit, bro. Like crypto is for like the oppressed. And that's why I
for
like
real,
talking about like that's why I appreciate your coins. But that's also why I was trying to find like BNB gems in particular, is because some niggas can't even get, like, they can't afford the gas fee. Like, you know what I mean? The gas fee could be the blunt money that they don't want to waste, so they're gonna buy a coin, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I was like, man, I'm trying to find a BNB gem, but I haven't really had much success with doing that. But I still appreciate your channel too, you know what I mean? But I'm like, man, I feel like crypto is the wave, you know what I mean? And I listen to a lot of Money Man too, so
oh yeah,
crypto is the wave, bro. Like, I'm just trying to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing, because people, in our community, people be inspired by you and then not say it until you fucking die or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
on some weird shit. But I'm trying to like have you to stay motivated and keep mashing while you still breathing. You know what I mean? Um, because that's what it is. Like, you got to keep motivated, bro, because you actually are inspiring a lot of people. So the
yeah,
richer you get, the better. You know what I mean? That's why I look at it.
yeah, man. That's why I really like crypto, because like it really don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you at. It like crypto don't discriminate, man. And like that's what it's like. It's truly an equal opportunity for everybody, man. I love that. Like in life, it be so many doors and like gatekeepers and stopping you. Oh, you can't get through this if you don't look like this or whatever.
Yeah,
Well, crypto, man, you could be 100% anonymous. Nobody can know how you look. You could still turn up. Like, it don't
yeah,
matter where you from, your background, what you did in the past. Like, if you can understand cryptocurrency, like, you can truly be free. And that's why, like, I do this, like, for the community, for the culture. Like, I really do, because it's like it's what freed me. Like, it
yeah.
truly like helped me like,
That's
break out
real
the
shit.
matrix. It helped me break out the matrix to a point. So it's like, you know, um, like I liked it. I love. I'm always be here for crypto, and it's just about continuing to educate people, taking it to another level, and you know, keep doing it, man. Like, I'm gonna remain confident and remain consistent in cryptocurrency, because like I just feel I'm getting downloads. I'm just getting so much information, and I have a way of articulating it and sharing it with the people that other people might find difficult, or they might not be able to do it like the same as me. So like I'm gonna always like be here and do this shit, man. Like this
Yeah,
whole conversation was inspirational, bro.
yeah. I'm gonna holler at you like once I actually develop my content and brand and all that. I'm gonna try to like give you some assets and even software and automations and stuff. But it's like I'm gonna just like, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about that stuff in public, but I got a few things up my sleeve. I'm gonna apply it to myself, share it with you, all that kind of stuff. But also it's like another thing that I didn't realize had that same crypto profit potential is options plays. I ain't really realized that, so I chopped it up with this real nigga. And he showed me like, man, you think these motherfuckers who live in these nice homes is out here working? Like, nah, they doing options, nigga. Blah blah blah. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, man, let me show you this shit. He was on that kind of shit, like not trying to like keep it a secret. And I was like, damn, like I ain't realized. I was looking at the charts. I'm like, man, the only charts I seen that look like that is Bitcoin and crypto profits. So I'm trying to learn.
And options, you talking about stock? You talking
Yeah,
about stock?
yeah, like options plays, you know what I mean? Like stock options plays, but I don't know how they work at all. So I'm like, I don't know You know what I mean? If it's just cap or if it's consistent, if you could even get to the point where you can consistently eat off them, or people just getting lucky and hitting licks like once or twice a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
that's something like I don't really understand like the options and like the trade, like how stock, like, but it's something that I always wanted to understand. It was like um that's why I hopped into crypto. It was like, even though crypto is, numbers and charts, I was I was more I could understand this more than the stock market.
Yeah,
It was like it was so much other technical shit in stock market that I didn't fully grasp. Even though I bought stocks before, like when
yeah,
Robinhood came out, and I still got stocks on TD Ameritrade, but it was just like the options trading and like betting on like you can make money in stocks if you can bet on them going down. Like if you like, oh, I think this stock gonna go lower, you can make money on that. So it's like it's a lot of stuff in the stock world that I still gotta fully educate myself on. I just feel like with the crypto it was easier. It was easier for me, but I know it's big money in the stock, just like there's big money in crypto. It's just about educating myself more on it.
yeah.
And yeah, I was still
You know what's
like,
crazy is
if I
now
learned
you are
that
the
shit
big money in
tomorrow, I'll
crypto.
do it. What'd you say, Ace?
I was like, you know what's funny is like you went from the student to you are the big money in crypto now. It's like, bro, you up 6 bands. Like niggas don't never see that they whole lifetime. People be like, oh, $1 million ain't shit, but it's like at the same time, like you could work a job and never save $20,000.
No, that's facts. That's
So
that's a fact. Like,
you're basically a millionaire. If you went to Puerto Rico or Brazil or whatever, like you could call shots. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get homes built. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you can remove niggas. Like, hey, go delete that nigga. He kind of, what I'm saying? I'm playing. Let me stop. Let me stop.
no facts. Like facts. Like my mom, like people still like it be hard for some of my family to believe like that I did some of this shit or that what I got, and it'd be like
Yeah,
when I look at it like man, like even when that situation happened to me earlier this year, like where somebody, stole 50 racks from me. I had 50 racks in cash. Like that ain't all I had, but that's just what I saved in cash at that point. I told my mama that shit. She was like, I don't even make 50 in a year. So it's just like it blew my it was like it's just crazy, like, like the amounts of money like that I'll be touching. Like I kind of normalize it now. But then when it's like I know how real it is out here at the same time, like it
yeah,
is hard. Like if you only making 40,000 a year or 30,000, 35,000 a year at your job, even good paying jobs is like 60 bands. People not saving that much. Like you still gotta pay for car note, rent, house, insurance, life in general. So people not even able to save a 10. Like the average American don't have $4,000 saved. So it's like it's just
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just like it be really humbling me, and like I just like I want like my community people follow me. I want everybody to be able to experience this shit. I want people to be uh in positions, to make money. Like even when I was talking about pyro, I was like, I want everybody to cash out before me. Like even though everybody, oh yeah, you got this top wallet, yada yada. I want y'all to get the money before me because like I know what position I am in life, and it's like I'm gonna be good regardless. That's how not the way I think. Like I know I'm gonna be good regardless. Like no matter what. Like even if pyro don't work out for me, I'm gonna find something else that's gonna work out for me. That's how my mindset works, and how I'm gonna approach life and what I'm gonna do, and I just know what I'm capable of, man. And it's just like, man, it's just
What
it's a lot.
would you? What would you? Uh, what would you recommend to like? All right, if you trying to like, I mean, not even as like financial advice. I gotta keep doing the disclaimer because the trolls and shit. But just all right, like, should you drop like a 500 bag or 1,000 a stack, or like should you wait till you have 2 grand? Like even like so that if you're actually right, then you get a significant amount of profit. Like, what is in the beginning phases, like what were those numbers that you would aim to save up to actually drop on a project you believed in? You know what I mean?
In the beginning of my crypto journey, you saying you referring to?
Yeah, or like, what were you dropping? Like, what were you dropping into the projects that you believed in, that where if you were right, then it would actually like pay off to where you got to where you are now? Like, where like mentally, what numbers were you trying to save to for the initial investment to put into a project? Like, were you like, all right, I'm gonna buy $100 at a time for like weeks, or I'm gonna just drop 500 or 2,000 or 10 bands because the last one I guessed was right after my research proved to be correct. So I'm that 10 turned into 50, and I took 10,000 of the 50,000 and then put it into the next play. Like, what kind of like mentality did you have as far as your relationship with numbers? Like, what were you thinking? You know what I'm saying?
In the beginning, I was telling everybody to put in like 500 to 1,000, like $500 to $1,000 in crypto, because like if you put in $1,000 in a project and 100x, that's 100 bands. Just if you put in $1,000 and 100x, that's $100,000. It was a project one time at last bull run. I put $500 in and it turned to 30,000. So it was it all depend on your entry point for real, and what the project actually does. Because the earlier you get in, the better, right? I didn't know that at first, like when I was investing in so many projects, but like the most I ever put in a project, it was in Clifford, but I had put like 9 bands in it, but it turned to over 400 at the all-time high was over 400,000. But that was only because I got in at it was like a $2 million market cap when I got in. But I didn't get in the low hundreds of thousands or the $10,000 market cap. I had gotten the Clipper, it was 2 million. Like, if you go back to the original video, but I had leveraged my Shiba, like, because I made money on Shiba, and then my Shiba turned to like 30 bands or something. Then I took out profit, and I still had money in Shiba, but Shiba was going down at that time, like in December, and I had put that in Cliff, and then it turned to what it turned into. But even before then, like throughout that whole bull market, I was only putting in $500 to $1,000 in projects, and it was going crazy, right? And that's how, like if you get in at the right amount, that's all you got to put in. Like even with Pyro, like my initial investment of Pyro, it was 1 ETH. So I think at the time it was probably like $1,600, like $1,700, right? And that gave me a top wallet, and that helped me. That went all the way up. Like Pyro at the all-time high was over 200 bands. Like I didn't cash all that out in Pyro, but that's what it was at the all-time high of Pyro. And that's just from it going, like I got in at 80,000 and it went to 7 million, right? So that was only from that point, like, and I only put in so much. Like even projects now, like I feel like you don't have to put in that much, right? You don't have to put in that much. Just like I always put in 500 to 1,000. G said he put in 500 to 2,000 to projects you believe in, but like you get in early enough, because how your return is determined in crypto. Like for example, if you get in a project at $80,000 in market capital, right? And you put in $1,000. So every time it go up another $80,000 in market capital, that's another $1,000 for you. Like for example, like all right, Pyro. Right now, Pyro is at 500.
Yo, hold on.
All right.
Not to cut you off, but this is the information that I was always trying to understand. Like, make a video about this, bro. Because like I don't be understanding. Like, I understand certain things, but when it comes to market cap, I do not understand market cap and entry points because they use numbers that I can't relate to. You know,
Yeah.
so like do a hypothetical, like, yo, hypothetically, you know, $500 or $1,000 invested at this point would do this because the market cap is currently this, but if it reaches here, it would be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even if you talk, but you actually did that, so you can even talk about your actual past. Like, so could you repeat the market cap and what that 500 you just mentioned would do at the point and all that? Because I've been always like, man, why don't they just fucking talk about that? But I've never been able to say that because I'm just watching the video. You know what I'm saying? But now I can
Yeah.
actually say it to you, and then you talk in a way that's not weird. Like, you know, most of these people are white. Like, they be talking in goofy ass ways where it's like, bro, just say it normally. They be trying to make it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they be trying to talk in crypto on some nerd shit to make themselves feel like they are part of some elite shit. So it's
Yeah,
like
I hate that shit.
yeah, instead of being like, this is for some everybody shit, I'm trying to put everybody on. This is the move. And it's just it's a 6-step process. You deposit the money, convert it to this, you know, and then boom, you get the coin. But anyway, let me stop talking. I was just trying to ask that because that's a very valuable piece of info.
Yeah, that's actually, I'm gonna make that my next video on understanding the profit and return from crypto, because like as I started making more money in crypto, I understood it more. So your market cap, it really, the market cap you get in determines your exit, right? So just looking at Pyro right here, say if you put in $1,000 at Pyro and it's at $600,000 in market capital, every time it go up another 600,000. So from here, if it went from 600,000 to 1 million, what was it? A million to 1.2 million, right? If it went from 600,000 to 1.2 million, right? That'll be 1x, right? Every 600,000 is 1x. It always depends on the market cap you get in. So, for example, like let me go to a lower market cap coin. Like somebody just said, pot, right? This is another altcoin that burns from the total supply. Like it burns 3% off the blockchain. It started with 1 million coins. Right now it's at 979,000, right? But the market cap is 35,000 in market capital. So like if you invest $1,000 right now at $35,000 in market capital, every time it go up another 35,000, that's 1x. So when it go from 35,000 to 70,000, if you put in 1,000 at 35,000, when it go to 70,000, it's gonna be 2,000. Then when it go up another 100,000, then you're gonna have $3,000. Like it all depends on when your entry point is, right? Like if you get into a project and it's $1 million, right? It's $1 million in market capital, and you put in $1,000. It would have to go up another $1 million in market capital for you to get $2,000. So it would have to go from 1 million to 2 million. But if you put in if you put in $1,000 at 1 million market cap and it went up to $10 million, that's a 10x. So that $1,000 would turn into $10,000, right? From 1 million to 10 million. But you can, like, say if you put in if you got in the project at $10,000 in market capital, and then you put in $1,000, right? And like every time it go up $10,000, right, from 10 to 20, that's 1x, right? So it all depends on when you get in, and then you have to like times the market cap by like every time it go up by that same initial market cap, it goes. I'm gonna make a way more solid video, but you understand what I'm saying? Like how it, like if you got in at 35,000, then it was another 35,000. That's like 1x.
Yeah, what you said actually was the first time I understood market cap. Like you describing that, if it's 25K and then it goes to like 65K or whatever 25 times 2 is, then you just doubled you went from, and you put 1,000 in, now you got 2,000. You know, that's the thing that they would So actually, what you said made perfect sense just now. And honestly, like, if you just talked about different scenarios of that for a long period of time, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, like, you know what I mean? You could never talk about that too much, because that's what I don't understand. Like the market cap knowledge. I'm like, man, I appreciate that, because I've been trying to figure that shit out. I'm like, okay, well, it's a bunch of zeros, especially, what I mean, buying stuff early. I can't even do the math on what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, well, I could, but not to be negative, but sometimes it's like, damn, that shit lit though, man.
Yeah, and then a lot of crypto influencers, they don't talk about that, like, because
Mhm.
they don't understand. And I watch them, like I watch a lot of crypto influencers, and they really they put people on a hype train. Like I said, I'm an insider in the crypto space because my platform is valuable. So I know how it works. Like if you see somebody on crypto talking about a project a lot, 9 times out of 10 the development team is paying them to talk about it, like, and they're gonna just hype it up, like whatever updates, whatever new, like they pay you to do that shit, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like they don't, but I think when people be getting paid the money, they don't really take the time out to educate the community. And
Yeah,
even though I did get paid, I got paid by certain developers. Like it been projects like Pyro that I found organically. Like the development team, I'm close to I know exactly who the developer of Pyro. But they haven't paid me one dime, and I fuck with Pyro just based off of the smart contract itself, right? But like understanding the market cap, a lot of coins they don't, like they people they got people investing in Luna at $1 billion of market capital, and I'm like, damn, like y'all literally trying to wreck people because they're like, oh, we got to go to 50 billion in market capital. Like that shit is hard to do, like, and you got people investing at $1 billion in market capital, and you're not telling them that, oh, for you to get 1x it got to go up a whole nother billion. You just like get in on this project, and that's like I'm not really rocking with that. Like I wanna educate people, more than try to like just fatten my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm gonna be good
I
regardless.
wanted to ask you one more thing. Um, what what's a good, like, because I want to get into the YouTube influence or the influencer space. What is, when you do, like, I don't look at it. I look like, people be like, oh, the review is not genuine because he got paid. Like, bruh, like, you gotta think about it. It's like you add a value to where
Right,
niggas respect your knowledge.
right.
So you deserve to get sponsored. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be on some bullshit. Like, if it's not free, it's not genuine. And that's why they watching your channel, you're not watching theirs. Because that's a goofy ass thought process. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like there's nothing wrong with taking sponsorships. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
it's nothing
it's
wrong
like,
with it. It's
yeah,
not.
I was
I just
actually
be
gonna
open
ask you.
about it.
Yeah,
Like
I was
people don't,
gonna
they
ask
won't, like some YouTube, they won't even tell you they get paid. Like
you.
I'm telling you it go on, but
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong because it's advertising. It's like any business, you need promotion. Like if you don't have eyes on you, like if you have a product and nobody knows it exists, you're not gonna get any sales. So that's why people do marketing. Like I just be open about it, but
yeah. It's like, you be real. I was just gonna ask, like, what is a good way to negotiate? Because I feel like that's another thing that they'll talk about it. But like, is it good to negotiate? Like, let's say you getting there early on the project, you know it's gonna hit because the tokenomics is right. Is it like, all right, I want 1 million of the coin or a certain amount of the coin, and then I want a certain amount in Bitcoin or Ethereum? Like, is it good to negotiate where you get a percentage of the total supply and crypto on top of it, or do they just be like, oh, we just gonna give you a percentage of the total supply type shit? Like, how does the conversations go, and are they different depending on the project? You know what I mean? When they actually are trying to sponsor you.
yeah, they all the conversations are different. Like when they try to sponsor you. Um, Me personally, I just take ETH. But if a dad be like, we don't have that much in the marketing wallet, we just want to give you coins. I have accepted coins for certain projects, but mainly I accept ETH, and uh, certain influencers, like it's a lot of them, but everybody got their own method. So it's like
Yeah.
even like when I was reaching out to people for Pyro, like some influencers, they was like, okay, I want ETH and I want some coins, right? So
Hmm.
and some people they don't take. I ain't gonna tell what everybody do, but some influencers they be like, I don't want no coins. I just want ETH. And it all depends. And everybody price is different based on a following. So
Yeah.
it's like based on your platform, like how big your platform is, you can charge more.
Yeah, is what you could command, off of
Yeah,
like the value and the fan base and how much they're making, how much you're making, what the social impact is, all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, man, that's the lane, where you vetted a couple projects. And even outside of the crypto space, I see YouTubers where they built their brand right, and they have these companies paying them a monthly retainer to be like, oh, brought to you, this video is brought to you by so and so, and they cutting like 10 or 30 a month for that
yeah,
one sponsor. And imagine having like 3 or 5 sponsors at like between 2 to 30,000 a month. That's like that Sri Yantra level, money manifestation shit. You know what I mean? Like on
yeah.
some
Like man, in the bull run, bro, I made bank off of just promotions. Like
yeah,
because after the Clifford hit, like it turned me up, and then so many other people they saw my platform as valuable, and then it was like okay, they wanted to work with me, and at the time, like I was like my first ever promotion they lowballed me, right, and then like it was like of a token, it was called Wolverine. I'll just be transparent, it was called Wolverine,
yeah,
right, and they had lowball me like 500. That was my first time ever doing a promotion, and I did it. But then they was like, they said something crazy to me, like the dev was talking crazy to me behind the scenes. I'm like, bro, I would air you out, and I did a video airing them out and fucked up the chart, right? And
mhm,
then after that, like I was like, no, I'm more valuable than that. So like at the time, like ETH was like 3,000, 4,000 a ETH, right? So I would just be like, give me an ETH for a video, like
yeah,
like to make a ETH off of a fucking 4-minute video. It was like it was
yeah,
crazy, bro. It was like, so I was doing that like that, and I would and then I would use that money to reinvest, or I was cashing it out, and like the promotions, that's another part of like the money that come from being on YouTube, having a platform, because not only do developers reach out to you, but exchanges, like it's been different exchanges reach out to me. Hey, Yon, we like your platform, we like how you talk to people. We'll give you, can you put this affiliate link in your video, and we'll give you, yada yada yada. But it's like uh now, I still negotiate. Like I can do a video for E for 1.5. It's nothing like to these developers. Like some of these developers got crazy bags. So it's like
yeah,
they will give you like what you also you can always throw out a big number, like I want this, and then they can negotiate like, no, we'll only give you this. But yeah, man, it's like everybody negotiates differently, and it's all based on the developer, the development team. Some development teams are 100% young and new; they don't have that many marketing funds. And then some of these developers are rich, like the vault
yeah.
developer.
Like,
He's rich as fuck. Like he would pay generously to anybody to promote Vault. Like they got a bag over there, and it's like I had held Vault like organically, like I was holding Vault, like I bought in early, all that shit, and I was talking about it on my channel, and then like Vortoshi reached out to me and he wanted me to do continuous updates. It was one point, and then I was like on schedule with Vault, like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like all developers are different, like they all
yeah,
approach.
they're all on different levels. Because,
Yeah,
like, for example, if you rocking with a developer who was already rich off a previous project, he understand the power of investing in other people because he's actually successful. Whereas like a new developer is gonna be like, oh, like, you know, we could just do this type shit. Like somebody who knows the power and has that bag, they gonna cut the check, bro. Like, so
Yeah.
this shit is inspiring to me because like I'm trying to, you know, I'm like, damn, like once I know we gonna talk again, I'm like, but we need to talk not in a public platform and really mastermind some shit, bro.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Like, I feel you, man. Like,
Because I'm like,
it's a little private chat on in the back end. Like, so you could shoot me your number. Like, you know, I'll chop it up with you for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you could if you in the you know, or you can hit me up on Twitter, or you know, I'm on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter more, but you can hit me up on Instagram too. But yeah, like, you know, I want to connect with people who trying to connect and really build something. I'm trying to build, like, you know, foundations, and, you know, have long standing relationships, man. Like, I just want to like continuously build with people who on the same wavelength as me. Like, it ain't
intel, bro. Like the way that, like, that's why I love crypto is like it's intel. It's like who got the purest cut of information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you got direct to source information, you could get rich. It's just that simple. There's no, oh, you don't have $10 million in assets, so you can't be a part of the IPO. Like, bro, these are IPOs.
Yeah, for real.
Everyday people could buy.
For real.
It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Jay-Z bought, you know, a couple $1 million worth of Uber before it went public, and then he already turned his 10 million to 100 million. Like, that's what people's doing in crypto without having to be rich first. You could be, you know, the motherfucker who saved $100 a week for 5 weeks and then bought a coin. And now you got saved more than you got like 3 years worth of your life back. Cause that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfucker get sick or get a new girlfriend, you broke now. Like, you not even saving, you know, even the formula of like, oh, if you make this a year, then you saving that. Most of these people ain't saving shit. They're breaking even or going into the negative.
No, that's a fact.
So it's like, you know, this shit can really set people free, man. So I'm gonna find a way to get in touch. I gotta just, I've been bullshitting with coming up with a name. So I need to go ahead and just do that shit because I feel like I got shit to talk about too in the crypto space because I have my own perspective or whatever. But I'm like, man, you really be inspiring me and other people, and your information is quality. Like, it's quality.
I appreciate that, man.
Man, how do you do it? Like, you consistently have quality crypto gems for people to purchase or invest into. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. I really be looking for it, and like just being exposed to this game, and, you know, like, it's just, I'm always.
Are you at the point where good projects come to you?
I'll be honest, like all the good projects, like the best project they like came to me for real was like Shinja, and I'm still like, I could have been like a super mega whale in Shinja, right? The dude LC, it's this dude, a developer. I always shout him out, but like, ever since I met him in cryptocurrency, like, he always does, like, to this day, like, if somebody come to him and was like, what's the best influencer you got? He always be like, go to Yon World. Like, he always, like, is the dude who developed Shinja. He always like talk good behind my back and like bug me with shit. But like, that was the best one that came to me. As far as like some of my biggest plays, like Clifford, Vault, Shiba Ride, I found out through LC. Like, he plugged me with that. But Pyro, all these recent ones this year, I found on my own. like some of the developers, they haven't really reached out to me. It had been projects like it was a project called Alpha Coin, right? It was called Alpha, and it went to like 200 million. In the shout out to Don. Like it was like a lot of these devs, they be hitting me up. Like we talk all in Telegram and stuff, but like some of them be like hitting gems. They come to me, and I may do a promotion for them, but they tell me like, "Hey, this one about to go crazy," and it may take them a couple months. Like the dude Alpha Coin, that was another coin. That I missed out on Alpha, but I did receive like he paid me for a video, but he was telling me he was like man, invest in it. He was like invest in Alpha, right? And I was just looking at it like, all right, this is another little promo, but it went to 200 million. It took it some months though, right? It took it some months, but the money I would have got for promo, if I would have just put it in, it would have been over 200K. Just if I would have put that into the project itself. No, it would have actually been over 500K. My bad. But yeah, it's just like sometimes they do come to me, like and it's a lot of projects that that devs come to me right now, like the most recent one I worked with, Skull Finance. Like they telling me behind the scenes, like, yeah, this is gonna be a big project, Skull Finance. So it could turn around and be something, but yeah, it's like sometimes they come to me, sometimes I find them. Like Pyro, like this project, I found it. It was I do the shilling videos, like I do the shilling videos, and somebody from the community, they was like, pull up Pyro, and I looked it up myself, and I did my own research. I'm like, oh, it's burning off the blockchain. No other coin doing that, and I invested in it like that and got into Pyro. So I didn't even know the development team, even Clifford. Like when I first found Clifford, I didn't know Inuyasha, I didn't know Peyote, I didn't know none of them. But like I just invested in it, and then it turned up off my platform. Like it went crazy. It went to 200 million twice, and then the devs reached out to me. Then I knew who they were, and they was like plugging me with little stuff on that tip, like telling me about plays and all the type of shit. So it's like sometimes like I may find a project first, then I get connected with a dev, and like we form a relationship after that, and we keep working after that. And then sometimes the dev come to me directly, Lady Maid, because I always keep my email, and every video I make, I got my business email too. So they hit me up in my email, hey, Yon, we want to work with this. We want you to promote this project, yada, 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 or they hit me up on Twitter. It's a bunch of different ways they reach out to me. And sometimes I find a project organically too by me. I don't be biased. Like I always listen. Like that's why every week I host like a shilling video. Like I host a shilling video, and I allow the community, like, what y'all investing in? What projects don't I know about? And then I pull them up and I look at it and I see what people investing in, and I might find a hidden gem that way, And I know, like, my community, that's why I was like starting up this video early. Like, my community is valuable. Like, I got enough people in my community where we can send, a project that ain't nothing. Like, it could be little, it could have a low market cap, but we can send it, just as a community. But some projects I find, some projects the dev come directly to me and tell me like, hey, this was going on. So it's both. It could go both ways with that,
Yeah. No, I appreciate you explaining all this shit, man. Because these are like, the puppet hands, that be really like knowing the developers and the owners and stuff. It's just like knowing the owner of a sports team. Is that like it's people don't understand, like that's like knowing the owner of the Rockets. Like if you say that, then the average person will understand you plugged in. But if you say the owner of like the owner, even you could be like not even the owner, the founding 10 of Ethereum, they'll be like, oh, for real, okay, bet. But they don't know that's actually more money than sports teams, because they getting all the percentages to their wallets for every transaction fee on ETH.
Yeah.
They're probably so rich that it's unfathomable. You know what I mean? But people would be like, "Oh, for real," and then that's it. You know what I mean? So you really talking about like some next level shit, and I hope it's not going over your community's head.
Yeah, they gonna watch us back and they gonna see. Like I know a lot of people picking up on the game,
Yeah,
but it's a lot that be going on. Like, and that's what I'm like I'm in a whole nother position with it. Like just because I have a YouTube channel and because
yeah.
like I have called multiple projects that went over, 100x, $100 million. So like they see that, like, and they tell me, and I done got plugged in with certain developers. Like I said, like the LC dude, like people,
Yeah.
I say his name, like a lot of people don't know, like he's lit in this community, like, you know what I'm saying,
What?
like
How do you? What is his name? How do we look into? How do I look into him? What is his name?
well, his name is he be in different chats. Nah, he docs too. He a docs, but that's how like I was getting a lot like inside information like about crypto. Like he kind of brought me in, and it was because of Shinja, right? I made like the first video on YouTube about Shinja, and Shinja went to $1 billion. So it was like after that, and I kept making videos about Shinja, and after that he was like bringing me in like on different projects, and then from there like other developers, they see my name, they're like, oh, Yon is in his private chat, like Yon is here, like, so it's like,
It's like
it's
clout,
big.
like you get known for. It's like basically like you were good at what you do, so they started recognizing you organically.
Yeah, and that's how it happened. Like now I go in certain telegrams, I don't even be like, if I go in a telegram, people be like, oh, Yon joined, Yon, like it'd be like a whole big scene sometimes when I go in telegrams, because they know, like I built up to a point like where they know, like I'm not saying that everybody in the, like it's a cryptocurrency, a big space, so ain't like everybody know me, but it's a certain group of people who be investing in all these projects, and they know me. You know, they be like, or I done been a part of this project. What'd you say?
I'm not gonna cap to you. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. I literally just buy the coins that you buy, bro. Like I'm not gonna cap. Like, I make sure it's still early, but I be buying what you buy.
And that's what a lot of people do. Like, and that's what a lot of people do, man. So it's like, I know it. They buy based on, their favorite influencer. Like they may see their influencer talk about, oh, y'all talk about them, buy. You know what I'm saying? And like, I try to be 100% real. Like,
that's the reason why it's not because of the chart or not. I know this nigga not evil. Like a lot of these people be on some nut shit. Like they just be, like what they falsely accuse you of. You know what I mean? And I'm go into that. And I'm like, dang, he really want to see niggas up. Like I've been waiting for somebody like that to just do the research. You like, I'm still working. But you got the bag where you can sit down and research. Why not leverage that you have that time freedom? Let you do the research and make these connections, and then just make my move off of that move. And then I just bought this. I'm into this. I'm into this project. Or I might position my where I don't say if I bought it. I just but yeah.
But yeah, man.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, but hey, I do appreciate this conversation we had today. It was a real conversation, man. I know it's a lot of information. People gonna watch this on a replay, and still get information from this video. But yeah, man, we've been on for 2 hours, and I'm gonna call it a wrap on the video. But H, man, I appreciate you for hopping on. You took this video in a whole different route, and it was like we definitely got to chop it up some more, man. I'm gonna continue every time I do a live stream. I'm gonna open it up to the public, like whoever want to join, anybody that's watching right now. If anybody ever want to hop on and chop it up with Yon World, that's how I want my lives to be more personal, right? Where we connecting, you know,
Yeah.
with the people who truly support me. You know what I'm saying? And I want it to be like this more often. So if you ever see me live again, man, you know, feel free to just tap in. I'm always have, you know, the link, just like how I got it, you know, join Yon World Live. Every time I go live, I'm gonna have the StreamYard link. So if anybody else watching out there, man, just tap in, man, and we gonna always chop it up. And you know, if you ever want to, you know, chop it up in private, like just hit me up on Twitter. I got my business email info@yonworld.org.
Yeah.
Um, or you know, however you want to do it, like you know.
All right, that's a bet. I'm gonna go ahead and get up on out of here, but man, I appreciate it, and I just wanted you for you to stay motivated on what you're doing, because it's really touching a lot of people and setting a lot of people's pockets free, you know, and even me, like it's inspiring me to just go ahead and move forward and be a creator in the space too, and give value in my own way, you know.
Yeah, man.
So it's like you creating millionaires, you got insider information damn near, you know, and you spreading the knowledge, spreading the money. So it's like I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. You know, we're gonna always,
Right.
hey, the floor always open over on Yon World. It's always gonna be, you know, it's always gonna be like this. I'm gonna always approach crypto like this and just giving back, like you know, giving back to people. I truly want to see people win because I know it's real as fuck out here. I know how real it is out here. So I want people to win. I want people to, you know, experience this shit. And it's like I always wanted to give back to people, and this is like my way of giving back. Like I done helped so many people I never met, like all over the world. Like everybody tapping in with me, different places. So it'd be inspiring me. I'm inspired off this whole live stream, man. Like for real.
You think pot is a good play? Because you just pulled it up, but it had like a 34K market cap.
Yeah, it's new. It just came out like when it come out. It ain't even a week old. That project not even a week old. But like I made a call on it. I just made a call on it yesterday. Like that was my first time talking about it on YouTube, right? It's a project I feel like if my community, if we all got behind, we could definitely turn it up because it's a low market cap. It's a low market cap coin, but yeah, it's a good play. Like as far as the tokenomics, as far as the smart contract, because it burns off the blockchain. It burns 3% off the blockchain, and the pyro, the dev of pyro, he the one that told me about that project. So you know, it could potentially do something. But like the way the market is right now, you know, all these coins, they really require a solid community to be backing and holding them for them to do good. Like because a lot of people they cheating, they selling early. So it's a lot of good projects that I feel like oversold, like Pyro, a great project. No reason this should not be at $1 right now. This should be in the tens of dollars, $20 right now, in my opinion. You know, when we look at everything else that's popping up in the market, but a lot of these projects are solid ass plays. Like Pot, that's a solid play. Pyro, Fun, like all the coins I'm most bullish on right now have low supply and they burn off the blockchain. That's what I'm most bullish on. The low supply coins that burn off the blockchain. So
Yeah.
those are the ones I'm most bullish on. Like, but yeah, Pot. I'm in Pot. Like I bought some of Pot, but I bought at like 80K. Like I bought it like 80K. It's like 30K right now. So I lost a little money on that, but like Slim just said, it's the market for real. It's not even these coins, these smart contracts is really the market. So like it's just I feel like a community is required for all these good coins. Like every coin that's gonna survive, it has to have a community behind it right now.
And
So
sometimes it takes time. Like
yeah,
they don't even mean it's bad. Like it takes time, and it might, like, every coin is not 3 weeks later it's booming. Sometimes it might be 3 to 6 months, and hopefully the key is just where I'm trying to be at in life is where I could just afford to plant seeds and wait. Like, okay, let me that seems like it could be something. All right, let me plant a seed. Oh, that seems lit. All right, let me plant a seed, and then now you just checking your account. You know what I mean? Seeing if today's the day.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for real. Like that's how I feel about this contract, pyro. Like I may not be right now, like what Kanye said. Like I might not be in. It's just not right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm right on pyro. I feel like I'm right about the true burn tokenomics, how they gonna take over. It just like right now may not be the time. Like the market a little up and down. It's a little flaky, right? But I truly believe in a smart contract like pyro and a smart contract like fun, like the burn off the blockchain. Like the market is what it is right now, but I think in the future, it may be 3 months, 6 months from now, this shit gonna pop. Like this really gonna pop, and like that's why I'm most bullish on. Like when I compare it to all these other projects that's coming out right now, I think the smart contract utility of burning a token like off of the blockchain, like man, that junk is just
Does
it's super
Pyro
bullish.
does Pyro have a website yet?
Yeah, they got a website. And they actually got an updated website that's coming. They look way better and way more professional. Like I already seen it, but it's about to be released. Like Pyro got a lot coming. Like they got the staking platform that's about to drop. They got like some big exchange listings that's about to come.
Yeah.
I can't say everything, but I know I can tell y'all this. Pyro got a new website that's coming. They got staking, and they're gonna be listed on exchanges. Hold on, this dog. But Pyro got a lot coming.
Basically, Pyro the next Shiba.
It really could be it could, man. If people really understood the true burn tokenomics, like they would be hopping in on this. But it's like I said, like shitcoin. That's why I named the video this Insider Shitcoin and G. That's what's running the market right now because of the price of Ethereum is so low. Like if Ethereum was, $3,000, Pyro would be way higher. Like a lot of these coins would be way higher if the price of Ethereum was up because a lot of these coins are paired to Ethereum, right? And I just feel like because the market is what it is, it's causing a lot of people to sell. It's a lot of uncertainty. They like, oh, Ethereum may keep dropping, so it's gonna affect the price of the coin. So a lot of people selling early. But me personally, like I believe in a smart contract, and it's gonna take some time. Like it's gonna take some time. But when it's that moment, it's gonna blow up for real. I really believe Pyro is gonna change the way people look at crypto because it can be the next. It can be bigger than Shiba. This could literally be a top altcoin in the market, just based on the tokenomics. So yeah, man. But shout out to Ace. Shout out to everybody who joined this live stream. Right. I'm gonna end it though. But I appreciate you, Ace, for tapping in with me. Look like your mic went out, but hit me up on Twitter if you still listening. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh yeah, you still here? Okay. But yeah, man.
All right, that's okay.
I'm gonna end it out, but I do appreciate you for tapping in with me. All right, peace out, Ace. But yeah, man. But shout out to everybody who tapped into this live stream. A lot of great information. If you coming in late, I know it's a 2-hour live stream, but watch the replay. A lot of great information on this. The market is what it is right now, but I feel like contracts will low token supply that burn off the blockchain will survive through the bear market. You can 100x, you can steal 100x in this bear market, right? You can steal 100x in this bear market. All you would need to do is be a part of a solid community, right? That's all you really got to do, right? Let me see something, right? Getting a project, like you can steal 100x. Like say if you're getting a project at $10,000 market cap, right? $10,000 market cap, and it go to $1 million in market cap. That's 100x, right? It just getting the project at 10K and it go to $1 million. That's 100x. If you get into a project of $30,000 in market cap and it go to 1.3 million, right? If you get in the project 30K like pot and it goes to if you just go to 1.3 million, right? That's 100x. So you can still 100x in the bear market, getting into certain coins. But me personally, like, throughout this bear market, I'm still holding. I got a top wallet in Pyro. I also have a top wallet in Fun. I'm holding both of these projects, and I'm super bullish on the tokenomics, on how these coins work. Y'all know I'm always looking for new projects. My platform is always open. Like if any developers are watching it, for any type of promotion, advertising on your coins. And as far as my community, my personal community that's watching, y'all know I got a whole different game plan that I wanna approach with my community, and we're gonna see how that works. And that's just basically us, developing coins, that are solid, and us, we holding the floor, and us promoting it out to the community, and approaching cryptocurrency like that. You know what I'm saying? Really us having the market share and us calling the shots. We don't have to invest in all these random coins where we don't know the developer. We actually are the developers. We the community. We building it. We the mods in the chat, and we moving around like that. And that's how I really want to move moving forward in crypto. But right now, as of currently October 12th, what I'm most bullish on are low supply tokens that burn off the blockchain. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. Share this video with a friend, share this video on Twitter, share it on, your fake pages, whatever. But yeah, moving forward though, if anybody want to tap in to my live streams, right? My dog is being bad. Stop. Why are you doing that? Come here. This dog is crazy. My dog is being bad right now. But if anybody want to ever hop in any of my live streams moving forward, I'm opening up every single live stream for y'all. So that's just what I'm doing for the community. I want it to be way more personable. I want y'all to feel like y'all got a voice too. And on my platform, it ain't just for influencers, it's for the investor too. So just like how Ace hopped on here, y'all can hop on here and talk to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real one, not the deal one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always keep it real with the community. But yeah, it's your boy Yon World. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in with me. Shout out to everybody in the chat, right? And we're gonna leave it off at that, man. We're gonna leave it off at that. I hope you all have a good day. It's your boy Yon World. I'm out. Peace.